Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be showing you once again how to go from 0 to 500k in FC25. So if you're new around here and maybe you want to try out Adeyemi, maybe you want to do it twice and get Van der Ven, or maybe you just want to buy some packs, you're in the right place because I'm going to show you exactly what to do, and all you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, make sure to join the free Discord if you haven't already, and as always, if you need to buy some coins, well, do you want the best team in FC25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be able to buy players like this or this and not be stuck with a team like this? Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or which weekend league boost you'd like, make sure to pop in Pro Recall at checkout, and enjoy your new team. Now, first of all, if you're looking to go from 0 to 500k, we need to bring that 0 to around 10k to make it feasible for us to go and make a load of coins from the trading side of things. So where can we do that? If you've got players in your club, you've got two options in terms of SBC sets that might help you. If you can complete a mixed league upgrade, that's going to get you a few tradable packs back. So you've got this one here and this one here. You should walk away with around 5 or 6k from those. You've also got free untradable packs, which should give you a bit more to your club. So if you've got some stuff in there, you could try that. If you've got enough to do the premium mixed league, that's also something that will really boost up your club. So if you've got the ability to do it, make sure to get that done too. Another option we've got is the Marquee matchups method. Now this is a worst case scenario, 10k profit. Usually you walk away with around 15. And of course, if you get an inform, a walkout, a promo card of any sort, you're going to walk away with much more. You know, even if you get a player that's 20k, you're looking at a 30k profit, 35k profit. It's pretty damn good. And the other thing that is useful at the minute, of course, we have the Born Legend Rising Star. A lot of us have bronze and silver cards that we can just throw in there. They give you tradable packs back, which can make you coins as well. If you get a common card that is typically common, and then if you get a card that is typically common but is in a current promo, they will come out as a promo. So I previously last year had Palmer. We had people coming with Palmer team of the seasons from player picks like that, and I actually managed to get quite a few team of the seasons from silver and common packs as well. Now, what have made me the most coins at the minute is going to be team of the week. So bidding on these, buying these is a very, very good start. Now, bidding, in my opinion, this year is the best way to make coins in FC25. Now, what's good is that informs have actually kind of plummeted a little bit, which is a good thing for people trading, because one, if you want to pick them up and invest, this is a good time to do it. But also, you don't even need to filter to make any coins. You can literally just X and A. I don't know if we'll take 11,750. Let's just check what the actual cards are selling for. Yeah, so 12,500 seems to be a sell point. We just want to make sure. So 44 minutes there. Realistically, we can sell at 12,750. I think that's a fair point to say that we can sell at right now. So if we go down to, I'd say 11.5 gives us a nice berth of profit there. Now, obviously, you don't want to do this for ages. It's going to be quite easy to pick up cards. I mean, they're going to come up fast. You just got to make sure your snipes are on point. But the main thing with this is, of course, getting the cards, not missing the snipes like I am now. I'm being a little bit too slow for these. Obviously, we could do the 11,750. The EA tax on 12,750 is around the 600 coin mark. So we'd still make 400 coins a card. If we could manage to get that Tanganga, we'd be looking at a huge profit there. It does look like, obviously, this is right now a very popular filter to be doing on the absolute lower end. So it is good to get some profit off of this and then move away as quickly as possible. Oh, I thought we got that one. Okay, we didn't get that one. That's fine. But what we will do, obviously, just to show the bidding side of it, they sell for 12,750. Realistically, you'd want to bid, once again, up to 11,750. So, I mean, there you go. One there. We won't do that one. We will go for that one there. We'll go for that one there. No. So don't bid anything more than 11,750. Obviously, otherwise that is too much. So, I mean, that's perfect. We'll hop over to the transfer list just to make sure that we can try and keep an eye on him. It's funny that guy we just bidded on, the Italian guy, he's actually got, so that one we might win actually. That one, silly from someone to overbid that. I don't know why you bid that to 12k. See if we can win this one on bid. Obviously, bidding for me has been, I'd say, one of my favorite things this year. It's been really, really easy to get profit. We might actually get her, or him, sorry. We haven't got her. That's gone. That is so silly to buy him now. Okay, brilliant. So we've got one of those cards instantly. Don't know why someone spent 15k on an inform who's literally worth nowhere near that, but we'll absolutely take that. We've got about a 400 coin profit, just under the 400 coin mark. We can try and sell him at 13, make a little bit more. We're looking more at 500-600 coins from that one, but we'll give it a go. If he doesn't sell, we'll pop that down to 11,750. So right off the bat, very easy bidding version of that filter. You saw I was struggling to snipe it, so we can then go and bid. Now, a good little filter to build up on as well is going to be this one here. So gold rare, England, Prem and City. Now we've got one 84 on here. Grealish, who goes for standard 84 price. You've then got the likes of Kyle Walker, who can pop up on this filter. He does fall under the same sort of qualification. So does Foden. Obviously, Foden going for a little bit more, being I think he's an 88 this year. But we can actually make a decent bit. One, off of Grealish alone, because you've got that opportunity as an 84. Do a few snipes on him. It's not a bad filter. Obviously, when Walker comes down a little bit more, it's going to be even better because you can get some snipes on Walker. Maybe when he's like 7k, you can get him down at the 2k mark and hopefully then get a decent sort of 5k profit. Now, at the minute, I'll admit, obviously, it's going to be rare that you're going to have Walker coming up. He is going to be the lesser seen one on this filter. But at 2.4k, obviously 2.5 at a push, realistically, you're looking at 125 coins EA tax. So we could actually pick, I mean, if we have a look at 2.5, you've got, okay, a fair few pages. So we'll go 2.4. EA tax is 120 coins. So realistically, if we even at 2.2, you're making 80 coins per card. At 2.1, you're making 180. So that's kind of where you want to sit. And of course, this can very easily be turned into a bidding filter. So once again, bidding is something that is really useful this year, especially when sniping can be more difficult. There are more bots around. Botting is definitely more done now than it has historically been done. And that does mean that you're going to have to combat it more than you would have historically. So it does mean that we're going to have to put more effort in. That's one of those things. It is what it is. But bidding really isn't too hard at all, and I think you could definitely win some bids on some Stoneses, on some Grealishes, and of course on some Walkers there. Now obviously I did kind of forget that Stones actually comes up on this filter, and of course doing it down the route of actually having this as a defender filter is also an option. So if we go for defender, what we're going to see is actually you've got Walker and Stones at similar enough values where it's not actually a bad shout to be sniping these guys in a pairing either. So I think we've got Stones probably sat just around the 5k mark, 5 or 6, near enough. So if we knock this down to 5.6 here and we scroll along, you can see 5.6 seems to be about the point we'd sell. 10% is 560, half of that is EA tax. So it's going to be 280, I think. I think 280 is about right. So if we go 300 and then an extra 2, so we're making basically 220 or 210 per card. I can't remember. Don't need to do too much maths for this. It should be a little bit easy here and there. So we're going to do a 10 count. We don't want to spend too much time on this filter because it's actually just emerged as part of another one. But I mean, that was a slow as hell snipe from me. That was terrible. But we could, of course, do this as a bidding filter as well. You've got that option there. You can see there's some really good snipes coming up on this guy. Surprisingly, there's actually some ridiculous snipes. 3.9 would be a very decent profit. You're looking at a few thousand coins per card on some of the ones we've seen so far. So actually, not a bad one to be spending a little bit of time on and making a good little bit of dosh through this method. Now, since it's been so useful so far, I do want to touch on the other filters that we can use City for. So first of all, Gold Rare, Portugal, Premier League, minimum 10,250. This is going to give you Ruben Diaz and Bernardo Silva. Previously, you had Cancelo, who unfortunately has moved on. But this is a really nice filter because it's 288, so it gets them in there together. Your other option as well, we can go Premier League, Goalkeeper, and Brazilian. So that's going to give you very similar scenario where we've got Alisson and we've also got Edison. So once again, really easy filter between those two. Now, another filter that we can kind of go around similarly, if we go for the Premier League, looking at goalkeepers, I believe they've had a little bit of a settle in pricing now. So you've obviously got the likes of Verboegen, who's not really going to be involved here. We've got Dudek at around 50, and we've got Howard kind of sitting at that 80 mark. So we want to obviously pop these to Ultimate Team Heroes there, and then we want to go to, I think, probably 40k now. Okay, actually a little bit more. So he's actually going for more than I was expecting there. So 46,750 there. That might be a buy. We probably should have bought that. That's annoying. For straight into C, he actually goes pretty much straight for 50k. So that 46,750 would have been, I'm trying to think. So EA tax. So we'd actually, that's EA tax. To 46,750, 750 coin profit, so not bad. I would actually say 46,500 is the mark that we would like to sit here and snipe at. Now, of course, bidding on these is going to be a really good idea as well, because these are cards that are easily bidded on, easily profitable, and you can just sit there and make a ton of coins off them. So it's definitely not a bad shout to go ahead, bop a few filters on like this, and just spend a little bit of time with it. The bidding side is where I personally have seen more profit, so it's where I'd advise is probably going to be more profit at the moment, but there's no guarantee of that. You might find that you guys are getting more luck elsewhere. If you find sniping easier, then you can snipe as well. Obviously, bidding for me has been where I've found most success this year. It's just seemed that it's been an easier way to go. That was gutting snipe to miss. 15,000 coins for Howard. You're looking at about 75k profit. I'm assuming a bot got that because usually no one can snipe as fast as that bloody did. Now, the other option we've got in terms of these filters, a really easy one for Liverpool. If you go Premier League, minimum of 100,000 coins, I think it would be right now. Gold rare and Liverpool. This gives you a nice little filter with the likes of course, Virgil and Salah. So if you have a look here, Virgil here, and where is Salah? There you go. So pretty much the same price, which is really ideal right now. So if we pop this to 150, 160, they're going to start coming up. So 162, 160, 159. So if we say realistically, sell on at 165, EA tax on 165 is going to be about 8k. So if we go down here, 155, that's actually going to make, oh, do we buy it? Do we do it? Do we do it? It's such a, we'd want to make a little bit more, basically, is what I'm trying to think. Yeah, so it's gone instantly. I'd probably say 153. You're making about 5k per card there. I think 2k when putting down that much just isn't enough, because obviously there's a risk that the market goes down. So you want to have, if you have a 5k profit minimum, then at least if the market moves by 2k, you're still making 3. Whereas if you have a 2k profit, it moves by 2k, now I've broke even and put 160k coins into a trade. So you don't want to risk it in that sense. You want to be careful, but it's not a bad filter to get your teeth into and make a decent bit of coinage, obviously, being that both of the cards are pretty popular around weekend league as well. The other thing you do want to do, guys, as well, something that's actually really vital to making coins, is of course subscribing to this channel. I'm bringing you content every single day, despite the fact that a lot of people are not the biggest fans of FIFA right now. I do want to make sure that I bring you guys content every day. So if you are still enjoying it, you're still enjoying my content, and we do know the hype will come back eventually to FIFA. It's just going to take EA to actually listen to the community a little bit, and we're going to be good to go. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. As always, I do try and make my best videos for you, so please let me know in the comments any improvements, and I'll see you tomorrow.